Thank you. I think you have a very fine ass.
Thank you.
And there's still a lot to it. That's good. No, that's excellent. That's excellent. Supposed to push myself tonight. We're supposed to do 20 minutes for you. We're supposed to do 20 minutes of comedy for you. And I just don't know if that's going to happen, folks, because I just ran out of Vicodin. And in about 5 minutes, I'm going to be covered in ants. So let's see how far we get. Shall we? Stay with me. Here we go. This is nice. This is great, you know? Last night I did a show, like totally packed and everything, but every single member of the audience was on their cell phone, and they were just like texting and talking through my entire set. And then there's you guys, and you are obviously much less popular than last night's audience. It's a little embarrassing to be seen with y'all, but what do you do? I went into a bar the other night, and the doorman actually asked to see my ID, and I was like, I believe it's on top of my head. See that? Now stay off my lawn. Show some respect, you little bastard. I'm sorry, a lot of people are kind of confused by my hair, you know, they're confused. I once had a young lady stop me on the street and ask me if it was real. I was like, yes, it is real. She's like, it's just so weird because it doesn't match your face. I was like, what does that mean? She's like, oh, your hair is pretty. Thank you. Keep moving, young lady. Keep it moving along. I think we have a holiday coming up. I don't know. See, normally, ladies and gentlemen, I have absolutely no idea what holiday it is until I've looked at a Latina's fingernails. This year, I almost missed Christmas, but thank God I went to the supermarket. This year for Christmas, I got a DVD. I got a DVD that is just a Yule log burning in a fireplace. And this DVD comes with a menus option. So you can watch Yule log or Yule log with director's commentary. It's great. We only had one chance to get this shot. I used to have a boyfriend who used to break up with me every year right before Christmas and then like just get back together right afterward. And I'm like, really? Do you think that you're going to save any money on a gift for me? Because any money you think you're going to save, you're just going to have to spend on new tires for your car. Do you see how that works? Best gift I ever got from a boyfriend for Christmas was a genuine cigar store wooden Indian. But then he took it back. Okay, the worst gift I ever got from a boyfriend was a gold nameplate necklace. And I was like, oh, this is nice. Who the fuck is Barbara? I don't think this is meant for me. All right. As you also know, I am also from New York originally. It's a tough town, right? When you call 911 to report a crime there, the operator says, oh, no one likes a tattletale. So it's not a lot of fun. I went to one of those tough PS high schools. Oh, those are just mean schools in general. At the end of the year, you can't vote for like most popular or most likely to succeed, but you can vote for prettiest girl and prettiest girl's fattest friend. It's an honor. It's an honor. I myself did not win class clown because I lost out to the kid with cerebral palsy. I didn't have a chance. He was a natural. All right. The first job I ever had growing up is I worked at a fabric store. But this was a fabric store that was a front for the mob. It was called It's Queens for You. Great job. Great job. Okay. Thanks a lot. One night I'm walking down the street in New York. I'm walking down the street, pouring rain. And an African-American gentleman approaches me and asks if I could please hail him a cab. And I do. And as he's getting in the cab, he turns to me and he says, thank you. I don't know if you know this, but it is almost impossible for a black man to catch a cab in the rain. I said, oh, yes, I know. I used to drive a cab. So that's how that worked out. Jesus Christ, I can't believe I even remember anything. Now that I'm getting older, I'm finally starting to have to take something from my memory. Pictures. Jesus Christ, I hope that works out for me. All right. One of my favorite childhood memories was that my grandma always smelled like fresh baked bread because she worked at a Subway. Oh, God, you got sick of that smell after a while. She don't work there anymore. She's going to be 98 years old. What do you buy somebody who's going to be 98? I'm just going to get her something I'm going to want in a couple months. Enjoy that bikini, Grandma. Hope that's working out for you. When you're that old, everything hurts you and annoys you. She got mad at me because she said the banana I gave her was too spicy. She had a point. She's a tough little old lady. She lost one breast to cancer. But you know what? She's got a great attitude. She takes that one she's got left and just cones it over to the side. That shit looks good. I got a brother too, man. My brother, he once had a girlfriend take him on a national talk show so she could surprise him with the news that she was secretly a prostitute. He was like, what? We've been going out for 5 years. Are you saying this entire time you've been a prostitute? She's like, yes. And you owe me $80,000. He's got a son, my brother does, and that makes that little kid related to me. Now, I like that little kid who's related to me, but I don't like him in my apartment. You see, I do not have a lifestyle that is conducive to children, so I'm constantly chasing him around saying things like, don't eat that, it just looks like sugar, and don't play with that, that is not a toy. All right, technically it is, but do not put that in your mouth. All right, so wash your hands. Wash your hands and don't tell your mother. I mean your father. Oh, yeah. So I live in Hollywood now. Hollywood, that's kind of a crazy town, huh? Very expensive. Do you know the Ralph's supermarket now has an employee whose entire job is just to say hello? I walked in the other day and this guy's like, hi, how are you? I was like, oh, do I know you? He's like, no, I'm the greeter. I was like, you're the greeter. And then on the way out, I was like, what, no goodbye? He's like, that's not my job. I was like, damn, touche. You have a point, sir. It's a very Hispanic neighborhood that I live in. I sometimes like to eat at this local Mexican restaurant that is owned and operated by all transsexuals. It's called Transexico, where you order a taco, but you get a taquito. This guy who works there, and he is a transsexual mime. That is a man trapped inside the body of a woman trapped inside an invisible box. That is a hell of a skill. Every night, my neighbor, he blasts his stereo so loud that it thumps and shakes my entire apartment and it keeps me from sleeping. And I have this fantasy of kicking in his door, shooting him in the knee, and saying, go ahead, scream, bitch. No one can hear you over your music. But I'm too shy. It's hard to meet people is the point of that story. The thing is here, I don't drink alcohol, all right? And this makes dating very awkward because guys immediately assume that I must be an alcoholic. I do not want them to think this because I'm trying to make a good first impression. So when a guy asks me if I want to drink, I say, no thank you, I'm pregnant. I got about 2 more years to use that excuse, ladies and gentlemen, and then it's going to be like, yeah, right, lady, if you're pregnant, you're giving birth to your own grandchild. Save it, Meemaw. Drink up, let's do it. The last guy I went out with, he had a very oddly shaped penis, but it was big in places. That didn't work out. The joke, not the guy. He's fine. We're doing good. That's working out for me. I've had a lot of boyfriends. I'm not saying I'm easy, ladies and gentlemen, but I do keep my bikini line waxed in the shape of a welcome mat, all right? We're happy to have your business at this age, okay, Sam? And if we're closed, come back later.